Hey, what's happening, guys? Chris here with Berkeley Exteriors. Today we're going to be talking about some specialty roofing products. Now, we did a couple videos where we talked about Certainty Landmark, we talked about their Certainty luxury lines, we talked about pretty much all the asphalt shingle that you're going to want to look into. But if you want to get a little out of that, or more in particularly, if you are looking for that natural look, you want a product that really looks like natural slate, natural wood or cedar, you know, you want to step into this realm here. So we're going to start off with this brand called DaVinci. DaVinci is an excellent company. They make these panels. It's a polymer, very similar to, as you see behind me, the Cedar Impressions from Certainty. It's essentially that for your roof. So it's quite a bit heavier duty. It has drainage options and everything throughout it. It's a much harder panel because obviously your roof is going to take a beating. So it is a really beautiful panel. This is their single width, so it comes in these large pieces here that get cut and installed, very similar to the way cedar actually gets installed. As you can see, it's got deep wood grains, it's got this deep pattern to it, as well as coming in 8 different color options. And you can do multi-width, you can do single width, you can change this up a little bit, but really you're gonna get this kind of natural wood look. Now, the other option from DaVinci is going with their Select, which has a little bit less of a wood grain. It's a little bit lighter of a look, so it is less of that rough sawn and more of almost a shingle kind of look, but it still gives you a really natural, you know, this gives you all of the look, all of the feel of cedar without all the hassle that comes around with having actually natural products on your house. If you've ever had a cedar roof, you know you need to wash it, you need to stain it, you need to treat it. Really, a cedar roof needs to be treated every 10 years or so. Otherwise, that beautiful roof that you just spent all of this money on to have this incredible look on your house, it's going to fall apart within probably about 25 to 30 years. Whereas if you take care of a wood roof, it'll last forever. Now this, you don't have to do anything to. You put this on, you set it and forget it, maybe wash it every now and then or something like that, but otherwise the color will stay for, you know, this is warranted up to 70 years, prorated, but it's warranted up to 70 years. In fact, the rep even told me that there's a house down south where they put this on over 60 years ago and it still looks beautiful. So if this is something that you're looking for, or let's say that the shake style isn't what you want and you want something to look like slate, well, they do that too. In fact, I don't have a board of it, but I have these pieces. So basically you take these pieces and they get overlapped like that, and it gives this really nice, like really authentic slate style. I mean, if you saw this on a house or on any building, I know I've passed by a few that I realized that it was the DaVinci product, but I guarantee you would have no idea. This looks so authentic, it looks so real, and most importantly, I mean, it is so durable, it is so strong. You know, you could do absolutely anything to this, and it's going to last virtually forever. I mean, it's probably going to live longer than you or I. So, you know, if that's the kind of style and the look that you want without all the hassle, these are great options. Now, DaVinci does come with quite a bit of a price point. It's one of the more expensive products on the market as far as roofing goes. So if you want that same style and you want that same look and that same feel, but you want something a little more in your price range and a little more reasonably priced for you, then the next best bet is going to be what's called Euroshield. Now, Euroshield is a very cool product, and I'll tell you why. This is made from 70% recycled tractor tires. It's a Canadian company. They take tires out of landfills and they melt them down, and they put fiber material through it and other things like that to make sure it's stable and secure and that it's going to last, and they make it into these molds. Now, the reason this comes at a price point is not because of quality by any means. It's an excellent product, and I mean, you could beat this thing with a metal bat and you wouldn't even put a dent in it. It's made for hail and heavy grade weather like that. But they only come with 4 colors and 4 styles, which I'll show you shortly. But you know, they keep the options limited so that they can produce the most amount of these 4 colors and these 4 styles. That way you get the best price. So, and even the cool part is when you do get the roof done, I took this from our most recent job in Westport. Customer loved the roof. It came out beautiful. It really does look like real cedar. and it's going to last forever and really will hold up to every weather that you could imagine. But they even sent this out that says 190 tires, almost 200 tractor tires were taken out of a landfill and melted down to go onto your roof, which seems like a little scary thing, but it's amazing for the environment. It's obviously amazing for our world, and it is a really, really cool product that really does work. This actually has, because it has these hooks here, so that when you're installing, you get a really, really solid connection between the pieces. So it has 170 mile an hour wind rating, which compared to asphalt shingle at 130 is obviously a substantial difference. So with Euroshield, you're getting all of this. The other options that are available, you have, excuse me real quick, you have another cedar shake, where this cedar is a little flatter. You have basically the thicker and the thinner options of the two. This is their driftwood color. You know, you get a kind of more of, whereas the other one might have been called a shake, this might be called more of a shingle. It's a little bit neater of a pattern, and a little bit less of a groove to hold on to, but it's still going to give you an excellent wind rating. It's still going to give you a great product and still a really excellent look, maybe with just a little less dimension than the first. Now, after that, we go into their slate style. So if you compare it side by side with DaVinci, you know, this one gives quite a bit more dimension. It has quite a bit more look to it. Obviously, this is in the tractor tire black, which all of these shingles are. The cool thing about these panels actually from Euroshield is that as they age, they will get darker because their natural color is black. So whereas most roofing products are going to lighten up in the sun, this will actually do the opposite. So if you get a gray and you say, well, it's a little light for me, well, in 10 years, it's going to look a little darker, and it might be what you're looking for. Obviously, black isn't going to do that. This is about as black as you get. So, but you know, it has the same hook technology, so you get the 170 mile an hour wind rating, and you get this really nice design. I mean, this really thick, really nice design that really looks like slate up on your roof. And obviously, last but not least, is their other slate design. This is not the most organized video, but how else am I going to get all these giant pieces in here? But you know, then you have basically the same thing. It's going to be a little bit thinner. It's going to be a little bit lighter of a design. You know, you don't get the same kind of thickness or anything. The catching pattern here is a little bit not as tough as the heavier panels, but still you're getting an excellent wind rating. You're getting excellent, still the highest impact rating you can get. Still one of the strongest, most durable shingles on the market. All of that while making a difference for the world around you, while taking tractor tires out of landfills, making the world a little bit cleaner, you know, maybe making things last a little bit longer. A lot of these products, these you know, the Euroshield in particular, are very popular in places where the weather is extremely inclement. You know, in places like Texas, where you get major golf ball or softball size hail. Up in Canada, where you have extreme cold and extreme heat, and you know, things like that. That's really where these products really shine. But in our market, these are really starting to make their presence. So, you know, if you're looking for something, you want to change things up from the normal. I actually use this shingle here. I'll show you the this shake style. We use this on the house in Westport because this customer hated asphalt shingle. I mean, when I said asphalt shingle in front of her, she almost punched me in the face. And when I showed her this, she absolutely fell in love, and it came out beautifully. So, you know, all the look that you want, this is going to be substantially less of a price point than actual cedar would be. Probably, you know, I would say safely $7 or $8 per square foot saving by going with something like this. Whereas the DaVinci is probably going to be in the same price point as actual cedar, but again, with no maintenance, no problems, no painting, no staining, no treating, none of the hassle that comes with the cedar roof. So if you're thinking about giving your house a natural look, if you want to make it pop, you want to make it stand out, you just don't want what everybody else has, take a look at some of these options. Actually, even cedar would be a great option, or actual slate would be a great option, but we love these. Set it and forget it. it'll be on your house forever. You'll never have to think about your roof again, and it will always look unique. It will always look beautiful. You'll always come home and go, man, this is a really cool place. So check out our website, check out our Facebook page. We've got some pictures of houses that we've done with these products on it. And go on the Euroshield website, check out the DaVinci website, see what's available for you. Even hop on our website. You can go onto our visualizer tool and see what this is really going to look like on your house. And if you have any other questions, give us a call, shoot us a message, hop on Facebook and shoot us a message. We're happy to answer any questions that you have, bring you some samples, show you what it's going to look like, and see if this is right for you.